Hey everybody, welcome back. We're on number 25 of Cutcliffe's flies. And so here's the straw colored silk I'm going to use. This is Parasols from when Langley took over. Here you can see the color chart embroidery, how straw is different from primrose. And that's my primrose that was there next to the straw. This silk was given to me by William Bailey. Bailey was consulted by the importer of Parasols when Langley took over he's an expert dyer, to help them look through a bunch of iterations that they had done for the straw color, and for him to help ID which one would work best. And he settled on that one as a gift. They sent him a bunch, and he sent one over to me. So the color of silk I've been using has been slightly wrong, as you saw in the picture there. So going forward, I'm going to use this one because Cutcliffe says he uses straw silk. This pattern calls for silver twist. And a body of water rat. I don't have water rat or proper old silver twist. Probably the closest thing to a silver twist from the 1800s, or a gold twist even, that is available now would be a fine oval French oval tinsel. There's not really a round tinsel these days. That's a twist that's kind of braided. Talking to Stuart Hardy, it looked like from his vintage collection that the twists back in those days had sort of like a silk core. Were probably not not metal, but metallic in sheen, and several fibers twisted together. So that oval tinsel might be the best thing. Maybe at a craft store, an embroidery metallic embroidery thread would work. I have these Sybai thin flat metal wires, which is like a very fine flat tinsel that I thought would be cool to try. So here's from a 4B cape. That's a real speckled sort of dark dun. He also says a grizzled dun could be. So that's a feather from a Collins cape that he calls barred dun that I have, and I'm going to use that because I'm seeing a lot more out there available to tyers, dun grizzly, and so that's going to be something you can get. That kind of speckled dun, like I showed you, you got to hunt a little bit more for that. It's not so easy to get. So this is going to be something a little more readily available, and I think the look of the fly will still be great and cool. So I'm tying it in before the thorax and before wrapping my version of the twist, the feather there. I'm just moving it out of the way, and now I'm going to spiral wrap up the twist. And again, this is that Sybai flat wire. And it because it's flat, it gives a little bit more of an impression as you wrap it up through the body. A little bit more glitz, as you will. And we're gonna now go in front of the hackle and through the thorax. We'll tie off up here at just behind the eye. Wiggle it off a little bit. Got a loud bird in the background, probably a blue jay giving somebody a hard time. So I'm going to double this now, this hackle, and we're going to do open spiral turns through the thorax. And then when we get up here, we're going to do touching turns, a couple touching turns to beef up the hackle. And then we'll tie it off there at the eye. Try not to trap too many. Not a big deal though. If you do, you just clip them out. And then I'm going to wrap it all back to make a small head here. And we can cut off that excess and do a whip finish. Clean it up. Just checking that there's wax on there. That'll be enough to hold the fly together with the whip finish. And sure enough, I did catch a fiber there, but here's a zoom in of the fly, and that's all. Take care. We'll see you soon. Thank you.